Okay, this is the last part of it. Sorry I couldn't get it all in 15 minutes, but here's a few more slides, okay? Um, Half-lives, if we have iodine 125 and its half-life is 60 days, that means in 60 days, that's when you get half of whatever you start with. What fraction of iodine 125 will be left after 360 days? So take 360 divided by its half-life, 60. So that's 6 half-lives, okay? So 6 half-lives is basically 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is 64, okay? So 1/64 fraction would exist. If it gave you an actual number, if it said, you know, how much of this would be left, you could take that number times 64 and that would tell you. But that's what half-life is the time it takes for half of it to disappear, okay? Delta H and delta S, remember you have a chart. In most cases, I'll just give you the delta H and the delta S. But there's a chart where you just put in the numbers. You start with a product. Like this one, I take 2 times whatever NO2 is, 2 times whatever NO is, and then I think oxygen, if you're talking delta H, is 0. Okay? Am I doing H or S? Anyway, so you just put in the numbers. Again, here's your N2, 2 times 32, which is NO2, and then 2 times NO, there's oxygen 0. So this is the delta H, which means it would be an exothermic reaction. If I'm doing delta S, you do the same thing. 2 times your NO2, and that's a number that's in a chart. 205. Oh, I guess I just put oxygen here, 205, and then this is 2 times 11. The thing to remember with delta S is, and that's entropy, that's the disorder. It is joules per mole, and if you're doing delta H, is kilojoules per mole. So if you do a calculation with these guys, you got to switch this one to kilojoules. Be nice if they're in the same unit, but you know, they didn't do that. Okay, so you can double check on your entropy. Should be negative because you're going from 3 moles of gas to 2 moles, which it is. So that's a way to check. But again, it's just looking up the numbers. And most of the time I give you though, I already calculate them for it because really I know you know how to add and subtract. Okay, so I guess that's it. There wasn't much left. Go through these and I'll have this PowerPoint for you to look at as well. So that's it for your semester test.